All right. So just got done talking with Pete. I just have a few thoughts this morning. Maybe I should start doing these like drive talks. I see a lot of coaches doing it. Oh shit, I just hit the curb. Oh, sorry. Excuse that. Is this on? Yeah. All right. So, what I'm talking about right now is this probably be like 10, 15 minutes, maybe like, I don't know. I talk a lot, but I'm by myself. So, just got done with Pete, finished the workout. We did a DB hammer debrief. Also, if you are not like, if you are a coach and you are not watching those videos, oh my God, you are missing out. This is quality content. And when I say this internship has been insane, I'm learning so much. Oh my God. Anyway, that's going to go straight to Pete's head. So don't tell him I said that. But anyway, what I want to talk about in this video, it's something I was thinking about on the way here. I was listening to Awesome Yoakum's second latest podcast, the one right after mine. I forget who it is. I apologize, but he's talking about reimagining warm-ups anyway, and he talks about how he changes the bench press to guide. They love the bench. So if you know training female athletes, they love the bench press. So with my team, they love it. They love it, and so does the USA women's volleyball team does. So he was talking about the competition aspect in the weight room, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So second week right now with Lewis softball, second working week. So we did a testing week, 1 week last week. This is the second week. And on the first Monday of the actual workout, so I tell them we're doing like a Jim Wendler type deal. So it's going week 1, we're doing 5 reps, 2 sets of 5 reps. The first set's going to be 65 and 75, and that last set is going to be 85%, but it's going to be a 5+ set. And I didn't put a cap because I'm like, they'll be fine. And also, there's a lot of them that need to work. So I'm just like, I don't care if they're hitting, like, let's say, I think a few people hit 12 reps on either trap bar, deadlift, or bench or something. I think the highest for bench was like 11. Anyway, on that first day, I told them, hey, for here, you have to at least get, so this is my wording on day 1. I said, you have to at least get 5 reps. Okay. And when I looked at all the numbers, 90% of them only got 5, maybe 6 reps. So I was like, why is that? When I decreased their training max by a lot, we did it off a 3-rep max, and I said even drop that 10 pounds because I want to slow cook. I've been believing more in that slow cooking process, especially with people that just need that foundation. So I told them 5+ reps at least. That was my wording for day 1. All right, day 1, week 1. So most 90% got 5 to 6 reps the most. There was probably like 1 or 2 people that got plus that. And I was like, why is that? Like, no way they're only hitting 5 reps at that weight. So then I go on to Friday. So they did that Monday. Friday, trap bar deadlift. Same process in the training max. Same exact thing. They did a 3-rep max. I decreased it by 10 pounds. Slow cooking the process. So this week, I'm like, okay, let's see. I'm going to change my wording a bit. So we went, again, same thing. 2 sets of 5, 65, 75%. Then that last set, 5+ reps. Except this time I said, all right, 5+ reps. You will get above 5 reps, and I want everyone competing. So what I did after the first person finished, I'm like, 7 reps. They did 7 reps. Oh my God, they're setting the standard, whatever. I get kind of crazy and hyped. So I'm like, 7 reps. Who's going to beat that? I'm yelling like an idiot in the weight room. I'm like, who's going to beat that? Who's going to set the standard? What are you doing? Next person, 9 reps. Like, they set the standard. Who's beating 9 reps? Who is beating 9 reps? And they all have it based off of their percentages. So it's all pretty, like, if you think about it, it's equal. It's not like, oh, who can do the most chin-ups because some people don't have as much pulling strength or some people are heavier, like whatever. This was like off their percentages. So this is equal, like level playing field. And oh my God, I think somebody got up to 12 reps or 13 reps. And that's just the difference. Like the difference in wording and competing in the weight room. So as soon as like somebody would go and finish their last set of 5+, I was like, oh, they're setting the standard. Who's beating it? Who is beating it? And even one of the girls was like, well, let me do it again. I'm like, no, you should have done it the first set. I'm like, No, like, I mean, that first time, like, oh, let me do it again. I could get more. And I'm like, then why didn't you do that the first time? So it's all about wording and competing in the weight room. Like, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that in not just female athletes, but in every weight room. And I guess in the guys, it's easier, but female athletes, we need that culture where we can bring that up. And I'm gonna post might tag some other videos of, because there is good energy. But anyway, then again on Monday or yesterday, we're back at the bench press weights. Okay, and I tell them in the beginning, hey, so if you only got 5 or 6 reps, let's stay at that same weight. Okay, so let's stay at the same weight you did week 1. Because if you got 5 or 6 reps, I don't want you missing reps or anything or grinding whatever. So I go look at the people that did 5 or 6 reps, and I did the same thing I did on Friday. I was like, who is setting the standard? Who is pushing that ceiling or whatever? Who is setting this standard? Who is getting the most reps today on their 85% plus reps? And some people that did 5 reps the first week at the same weight, let's just say it was 95 pounds, they only got 5 reps, did like 10 the second week. And I'd love to say that my programming is so good that it got them 5 reps in a week. No, it's not. It's not that good. So that's why I'm like, oh my God. So you just have to change that mindset, that buy-in, the competition. And that's when people push themselves. Because at first they were like, oh, what they heard was, oh, I only have to get 5 reps. No, 5 plus. Who is setting that standard? And I think we got up to 10 reps, 11. I think we got up to 11 on bench press. So now pretty much everyone's going to be moving on to that next wave of percentages, and I'm super happy about that. But that was just something interesting I saw in the weight room, just about compete within your group, compete within the team. And especially at that time, it's a level playing field, because it's all based off percentages, off of how they performed at their 3 rep max. So I'm like, and I saw the 3 rep maxes, those were 3 rep maxes on, like, I would say 95% of the people. So I'm like, let's push this weight. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Maybe I'll phrase it in a different way so I don't get monotonous, but I thought that was very interesting, that if you hear just the type of wording and coaching, and that's the difference between good coaches and great coaches, is you just have to change that wording, create that energy, and make it competitive, because that's what athletes love. Athletes are competitive people, especially at the college level. I would hope so, at least, that they want that competing aspect, because they are higher level athletes, so they love that competition. So as soon as I said, who is setting the standard today, who is getting the most reps at their 5 plus set, who is doing it, I got 10 plus reps on a 5 plus rep set. So I'm like, oh my God, like, these girls need to, like anybody, like, we need to push these people and get them competing. It's so fun to see everyone cheering everyone on it as well. And I got to get more videos of that. But gamifying it, we're all athletes. We love to play any type of game. Gamifying it, competing, just having fun. Just like, let the athletes have fun. They don't need to just be going, oh, 3 sets of 5 today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, even if it's a heavy weight, I tell them, I'm like, give them a cue, if you want to say whatever. Push that weight as fast as possible. And someone goes, but I'm not moving it fast. And I'm like, think about it. I'm telling you, move that weight as fast as possible, even if it is heavy. So if your fastest is like not, obviously it doesn't look fast, but you're pushing with the intent to move fast, you're gonna get more out of that set than if you just were like slowly, whatever. And I see some of my teammates doing that. That's a different story. Shout out to Delaney, who is one of the best athletes I've seen, yet she's a whole nother story. She's the type of athlete that us grinders and meatheads wish we were, but we are the grinder and the meathead, and she's just naturally there. But anyway, compete in the weight room. What you say and how you say it matters as a coach. So think about that. Intent, so huge. Buy-in, so huge. So yeah, I think I like the 5 plus sets, the Jem Wendler type style. Pete was helping me program with that. I love it, and I'm excited to see more. Like I can't wait to see once we get to the heavier weights. I already know I'm going to see PRs on I'm going to see PRs week 3. And that's cuz we're competing. We're pushing each other and I love it. So yeah, I think that's a good 10-minute talk. I just want to talk about that a little bit. So yeah, thanks. Work hard always. Check out some other stuff I got going. Is this the where I'm supposed to turn? Yeah, check out the CP3 program. Honestly, I think it's so underrated. I'm like, it's a 20-page ebook on pull-ups. Like, buy it, get it, learn. And I'm also doing like a giveaway type deal. I'm trying to sell a lot of copies there. It's so good. Like Pete is the one who designed it, but I'm like trying to market it for him. It's so good. Like great content, educational, or even try it on yourself. I'm doing it. I'm on week 3 right now. It's easy. And all you need, like you can do whatever program you're doing, just change the sets and reps and or whatever for the chin ups / pull ups, whatever you want to do. So yeah, go check that out. Yeah, maybe I should do more car talks. Let me know what you think. All right, work hard always.